Namaste, beloveds. This is Tia Ma'at, aka Mother with Wisdom, aka Valerie Ames, and I was doing this little video, and it messed up, so I had to start over again. So it is what it is. But um, this is the Chariot card, and it came up first. It is also number 7. It is the Chariot card in the traditional tarot deck. In the Medicine Woman tarot deck, it is the Warrior card. And so let me show it to you. Okay. And let us see what Carol Bridges has to say about it. 7 is the Warrior. Number and meaning, rest and success. Traditional name, Chariot. Medicine Woman energy, victorious warrior. Affirmation. I am a point of power for the divine plan which works unfailingly through me. Having set my will to follow the highest within, I am strengthened to express the victorious life. The card speaks. I am the warrior coming home. Whether you see me on horseback or chariot, know that I am transported by my power to will. I have taken charge of my life and its direction. Your vehicle for movement is symbolic of your mental discipline. It is the personality through which you carry out the great plan of Creator within. Thank you, Mama. I hope. I share, man. Having experienced the energies of cards 1 through 6, you now hold the reins of your life in your own hands. You will have the feeling of being in the driver's seat or at the wheel. Like me, you have been a disciple of the voice within, following your own guidance on how to build the structure that is your city of light. The great Wait a minute, I'm sorry. The great discipline that this has required brings you the expertise that enables you to be at ease. You may rest upon this success. The wheels turn now by themselves. You have set in motion the forces that will forever be your foundation. Many battles have been won. It is now time to appreciate how far you have come. Feel the security you have created within. Fly with this confidence. You are soaring now, but know that the path will continue to unfold before you. Be ready to take up your shield of power and guard against self-doubt. When the next challenge arises, take full time in this moment to feel the achievement that is presently yours. It will be your foundation. Know it well. Self-questioning. How many powers have you given over to others? Can you grow your own food? Can you teach your own children? Can you make your own clothes? Can you walk 5 miles? Can you feel comfortable alone? Can you go a day without a cigarette, a cup of coffee, food, your car, clothes, makeup, money, exercise? Take over a function that you have given over to others. Meditation. Dwell on your accomplishments, no matter how far you have to go to find them. Do not allow the mind to interfere by reminding you of any failures. Visualize a vehicle, chariot, horse, boat, or whatever you want to ride on, taking you toward your next experience of success. Discover where it takes you. Experience every detail. Sorry, let me ground myself. Experience every detail of this next plateau. See your friends congratulating you. Perhaps they will be preparing a banquet. Just follow the path and see. Astrological sign, Cancer. And Cancer is my moon sign. I'm a Taurus sun sign, but Cancer is my moon. Foods in such a person's life, there come to be certain foods that symbolize success. It may be champagne and caviar, a steak dinner, a complete meal from your own garden, or for some, the ability to eat no meal at all. Whatever would bring you the feelings of success, indulge in it now. Throw off any associated guilt temporarily and allow the fantasy to take you in, at least for a day, completely. Notice any changes in the way you perceive yourself and others as you indulge in success. Colors, brilliant orange and yellow, for the power of mind and being that radiates from you. Wear the clothing of accomplishment. The valley. It is important to remember that success is not a static state. You must enjoy the moment and allow yourself to continue forward, even though, as in a mountain climb, after the peak, there is but to descend. If you can be wise enough to foresee the valley you are approaching from your vantage point at the pinnacle, you will prepare and act accordingly. Compared to the climb, a rest is ahead. Life keeps you moving on. Trust yourself. The chariot warrior is only card 7. There are many experiences ahead. You can enjoy them if you don't fight to stay here at this particular peak. A warrior seldom becomes great by fighting one battle. Your skills must be constantly honed. Your retreat is as important as your advance. Take time to regroup, to become re-inspired. Celebrate the victory, make it yours. Take it inside yourself, then relax. Tomorrow will start a new period. And that is that card. And let us move forward with let's see what we're gonna do next. The animal card. We'll do the animal cards next. And beloveds, let's just see what Mama gives us. Mama, give us something really, 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 okay. All right. I'm grounding myself because I'm kind of all over the place right now. It's just the energies of this day. It is All Hallows Eve. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to take that one. Let's see what comes from. Okay, Panda came back. So, it came back. It stuck out before, didn't want to quite come, then here it is. Panda, create a sacred space for yourself in your home or work or place of work. Panda. And let's see what Stephen D. Farmer has to say about Panda. It's on page 83, which is also an 11. Here we go. A sacred space is an area in your home or workplace where you can have some privacy for contemplation, meditation. I'm sorry, I'm visiting. Meditation or simply a bit of quiet time to think. If this isn't possible to do at work, it becomes even more imperative that you provide this for yourself in your home. This is a space that is your territory, whether it is an entire room or a corner of your living room or bedroom. Place a cozy chair or pillow there and then set up a simple altar, one that contains a few pieces that are both personal and precious. Include a candle in your space that you can light when you're abiding there. Make your sacred space a comfortable place to hang out with no agenda or compulsion to do anything. As Buddha said, don't just do something. Sit there. Sorry. You may find all sorts of reasons or excuses not to do this, but don't cave in to these internal objections. Make it important enough for your emotional and mental health and balance to create this kind of private spiritual sanctuary. Be sure to do nothing in particular for a good period of the time while you're there. The increasingly rapid pace of life and growing intensities in the world are even greater cause for doing so. It's a place for solace, one where you can move closely, listen to your inner voice and feelings, and tap into the life force inside that's expressing itself as you. Association, rarity, vegetarianism, polarity, willpower, solitude, privacy, sacred space, intuition, perspective, gentleness, strength, flexibility, modesty, and economy. And that was that card. And we are going to, let's see, I'm going to get one from the chakra deck next, beloveds. And if I'm going fast, it's because the sunlight is fading, and I'm just trying to do this before it gets too dark for us to really, for me to be able to see. In other words, sorry. There we go. Okay. Mama, what do you have for us? Balance. Mama. Balance, 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 balance. That is my eye. Oh my God, look at this card. He's got the scales on his shoulders. And there's 3 children sitting there with pissed off. Okay? Arms crossed. They just like, I just love it. Okay, let's see what the card is all about. It's in the purple, which is the crown chakra. Also, let's see. Wait a minute. It's not the crown, it's the 6th chakra. This is the crown chakra. Okay. My bad. Balance is the last one. Let's see. Page 60. And it's in chapter 6. Page 60. And this is what the overall impression, seeing the unseen. Keywords: guidance, intuition, secrets, integrity, knowledge, spirituality, inner child, mystery, dignity. Manifesting intention. The 6th chakra represents our 6th sense. All the cards in the purple color ray, indigo, and violet appear in this chapter. The brow chakra is the 3rd eye. And houses all that is within, that is hidden within, including our intuitive knowing. The cards often reveal family agreements made before you were born and karmic issues which you have brought into the world to work out. The 6th chakra reveals your intuitive focus and your inner knowing. The cards in this chapter may reveal the behaviors you've either inherited or unknowingly chosen to copy from your family of origin. This reflects where you are in terms of your own awareness and reveals your willingness to do your own soul searching. Are you living your past into the future? Faith is the unspoken element here. All intentions are fulfilled with the help of spirit and balance. Let's see here. Balance is emaciated periwinkle. I must create before the opportunity disappears. The legend. Periwinkle is a small town theater actor and a big time talent. An agent arrives in town and is quite impressed with young Periwinkle. She offers him a contract and he drops everything that once mattered to him to be available for fame. Feeling sure that his big break is coming, he alienates his loved ones. He signs a contract with the agency, but there are no jobs. He is told he must wait for the right one. He learns that waiting for a dream is not as powerful as living a loving reality. Inspiration. Running towards something may chase it away. Be wary of being deceived by your own desires. Personal inquiry. I take me with me wherever I go. Is there a part of my life that may be out of alignment with who I am? Key ideas. Chasing illusions, health matters, compulsive behavior, dietary imbalance, being result oriented, self neglect, honoring values. Keywords assistance, courtesy, support. Meditation, journey with Periwinkle. He tells you of the work he had to do to repair past mistakes. He says we all end up in the same place. So enjoy your journey. Sit with him. You will know when it is time to come back. I feel like I have been sitting with Periwinkle, okay, for a very good little time. Me, myself, and I, and oh yeah, balance, balance. Them little faces, boy, is something else. Okay, let's move forward. Now we'll do the romance deck and see what it has to say to us about everything that's going on, okay? And this deck is from Doreen Virtue. Hold on, there are a couple of cards turned over here. Yeah. Okay. Alright. I'm going to take this one just because it just keeps insisting. I wanted to do 3 of these. Okay, that's 2. I'm sorry, I'm in my own little world while I'm doing this, so just bear with me, y'all. Just bear with me. My earring then flew off and okay. Okay, Mama, one last one. Okay, thank you. Okay. I'm going to start with this last one that just popped out, okay? And all I can do is show it. All I can do is show it. Okay, here we go. And I know you can't see her. Okay, there we go. And you see his wings. Okay, work on your partnership. And this was the first card. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And the unicorn is gated and in a circle, in its own little fenced-in circle. Its own little bed. Okay, and it's time to take back control of your life. So, unicorn needs to get his little tail up and out Oh my good. Let me read this because the unicorn, yeah. Okay. um Free yourself. Sorry, beloveds. I'm being told I need to read this one because it has very specific meanings. So on page 35, which is an 8. Like the unicorn in the image on this card, you may be feeling trapped. Perhaps you've relinquished control to someone else, or maybe you feel smothered in your career or relationship. As you tune into yourself, you'll sense the specific areas where this message applies to you. You can even ask yourself, in what ways do I feel limited or constrained? Trust the answers you receive. This card comes to you from the romance angels because they've heard your call for great love. To experience passion, though, you must first allow yourself to feel deep emotions. In doing so, you may come up against areas of your life where you harbor discontent. Simply by acknowledging these areas, you bring light to the situation and allow room for the angels to help you. As you commit to taking back control of your life, your feelings will naturally thaw and reawaken. This leads to a greater capacity to love yourself, your partner, and your experiences. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking will bring you faith, will bring you, sorry. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. There we go. And here's the card. I didn't even show it. There we go. Okay, that's the romance deck. And next, we will go to the 2013 Oracle deck and see what we get there. And thank you for joining me and listening to me, and those of you who have been sending me love and light and peace and whatever else that is positive and uplifting and just watering me as I blossom. I appreciate you more than words can express. Just know that my heart is open and I send out love and blessings for you all. Okay, I've been given the card. And this card is turn it up, turn it right. 109, which is a 10. 109. And this is what hand wheel offering. And it's 5. And it's got the moon has a little rabbit sitting up there. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. Okay. Hand wheel. Many teachings are held in the great hand, the hand of the God of gods. Duality is complementary and not opposed when in the hands of the great being. The great hand is not absolute, but independent, holding all so-called opposites. The first hand grasps the conch shell, the instrument yielding the first divine sound, the wind jewel. The second hand holds the sacred grass sphere, life lived in balance within ordinary reality. The third hand is the truth hand, sheltering the tobacco leaf. The fourth hand holds the obsidian knife, the human held power to give or take life. 5 is the number of the hand. Consider the wonders that have been built by human hands, the great works of beauty and architecture, the pyramids and temples, the ancient world, and the great monuments in front of us today. Handwheel speaks of humanity, balance, and striving for fulfillment. Hand, particularly the thumb, is related to Venus, A single hand symbolizes male right-handed and female left-handed groups of 5. Stated simply, the left hand is related to the sacred, and the right hand is related to the everyday jobs, the mundane. The left hand is the spiritual hand. The right hand is the dirt under the fingernails profane hand. The members of many secret groups and societies correspond to the various digits of the hand. Fingers, including the thumb, are called planets. Each has specific powers. The Venus digit, the thumb, symbolizes the teacher, knowledge carrier, or holder. Thumb is ruler of the groups and the central person of authority. Thumb's character is from the ether, void or empty space. Thumb is the power of feathered serpent, the material manifestation of the universe, which is occurring right now. That is the actual verbiage for what is happening right now. The material manifestation of the universe, a paradise, stars being born on the earth plane, coming to life, taking bodies, again, taking form, being born again, incarnating again. All must come to this digit, the thumb, in order for magical combinations to occur. Hand wheel card tells you to live life with a positive attitude and put your hand to life's challenges. A pipestone hand seeks union. A flint hand seeks truth like an arrow. A crystal hand bestows light. An obsidian hand is an introspective and acts from deep inner knowing. The left hand has a heart, and correct use of the hand brings good fortune. They are the harmony of hands, the trust of hands, the balance of hands, unselfish, detached hands, hands with flexible fingers and limber thumbs. Remember, fingers and thumb oppose each other, and this is what makes the hand function. The secret of the hand is the secret of fulfillment. Hands represent our gifts and our service. Hands give and hands take. Hands teach us how to avoid mistakes. Gentle hands are the loving hands, hands that are willing to let things be and not stamp their will on the situation. By these hands, we are touched with blessing and nourishment. To reach out and link your fingers with another is an act of love and acknowledgement of sisterhood or brotherhood. Gentle hands know that life is transitory and we are here conditionally. When your hands are open and giving, it denotes a steadfastness of heart and a permanence of commitment. The hand and the heart working together lead you to happiness. Hand wheel card. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get to the light here. Hand wheel card asks you to look at your own hand. Where is it pointing? What is it grasping? What are you willing to release? Are your hands working toward a goal? Or even, what is it your hands are doing during the course of a day? Clap your hands together and give encouragement and applause where it is deserved. Encouragement is a tonic to those who are stumbling on their path. Hand wheel card tells you to reach for the things you need with no hesitation. Bless yourself. Always be generous, hospitable, and comforting. Hand wheel asks you to observe and see what is needed and then to meet those needs. How long has it been since you have embraced a child or loved one? Way too long. Way too long. Have you been withholding affection? Do you need to hold the hand of a person going through hard times or someone who has faced a loss? Hand wheel card asks you to share your gifts. You are being asked to give a hand where it is needed. You are being asked to touch the lives of others in a hands-on way. Put your hands to work immediately for reasons you should already know. And that is that one. And let us get to the Isis deck, beloved. And that will finish the reading. If I can find what I did with the book, and I just had it. Okay, Mama, what you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Did not fall. Okay. You know, sometimes the little energies be playing with you and moving stuff and doing all kind of stuff. And here we go right here. Okay, thank you. All right, let's go. Wow. Give us just what we need, Mama. Just what we need the most right now inside this now moment, please. Your advice from Mama Isis. Okay, come on, give me some. I just need one card. Just one, just one, just one. Okay, where did it go? Power over 7 scorpions, y'all. Power over 7 scorpions. One of my favorites. Power over 7 scorpions. Power to conjure lower vibrational forces. Mama. 125, which is another 8. Power over 7 scorpions. Power to conjure lower vibrational forces. You are being initiated into the magic of conjuring, to have power to affect lower vibrational forces through your own will and spoken word. You are guided to use this powerful gift with compassion and discernment, with mercy and non-judgment. You can then manage any toxicity in your life swiftly and with great effect. Sorry, that just threw me for a loop because that happened for me last night. Sorry. Using words with care and firmness. I'm sorry, let me start over. The Lady Isis teaches the art of conjuring, of being able to use will and word to gain dominion over lower vibrational energies. We must be careful to use this gift with compassion, respect, and love. Using words with care and firmness will bring great healing into your life. You are guided to become aware of the power of your words and to realize that they are becoming very effective as a healing instrument. The lady was able to cause the poison of 7 scorpions to yield to her healing intent by naming them and dominating their poison. She did so out of compassion to save the life of a young boy. And that boy was Achilles. And I've been talking about Achilles for a while now. In this story lies the mystery of her conjuring art that is awakening in you. The name of the poison requires careful and clear assessment. If you judge or resist really knowing it, you are unlikely to be able to accurately name and therefore gain power over the poison. If you stay curious, detached, and compassionate, your perception and ability to wield the power that comes with the ability to accurately name something will increase. The poison may be jealousy, resentment, fear, or guilt. It may be blame or shame, anger or possessiveness born of abandonment or rejection in the past. It may be a poison that is sourced from within your own self or injected into your system from another. It could be an actual phrase or insult, a cruel childhood nickname or taunt, even said in humor, but that wounded the open body soul at the time. It might be a cultural poison, such as the sickness evidence in our cultural images of the feminine body that leads to distorted perceptions of ideal body image. Hatred of our bodies and distorted eating. The poison might be our own fear of success or failure. It might quite simply be the ego in a dramatic, endless spiral of suffering from which there appears to be no respite. Isis can help you heal and grow more powerful than any poisons in your system or relationship or any toxic environment by helping you name it, take ownership of the situation, and make any change necessary so that you can either affect transformation of the situation or are transported from it by changing vibration when which then draws a different circumstance more aligned with your frequency. Conjuring and domination in the art do not occur by force, for enforcing against something we give it power through our resistance. The power to conjure in the healing mysteries of Lady Isis comes in compassionate realization of the truth. This oracle comes as bearer of promising tidings. If you have been trying to heal an issue, you will become whole. You will gain wisdom and successfully integrate the spiritual lesson of your experience. Do not give up if you are trying to understand the situation or even your life itself and what it means or why it happened. This oracle guides you to ask for assistance from those beings that love you unconditionally and to trust that the insight and peace of mind, the freedom from the past that you seek, is coming to you, and you will feel empowered and capable of bringing about your own healing through clearly understanding the issue for you and speaking your truth about it. Your truth will be whatever is in your heart. It might be any number of simple expressions, such as the love in me is greater than this pain, or the love of the Lady Isis heals and absorbs this poison now, returning it to me as unconditional love. I am not going to read the ritual, but I will read the incantation. Say the words of power with conviction in your heart, then forget about it and be patient. Your clarity and empowerment to heal effectively will come. Over any poison, big or small, I can heal and repair. My words have power over all. I do not entertain despair. I name the truth within and around me with deep compassion and clarity. The pain of life bothers me no longer. I exercise with love my power to conjure. And that was that card, beloveds. And this is going to do it for this particular video. And again, I want to thank you. There is a video before this where the actual talking is taking place, and I'm wearing a mask and all that good stuff. So you can check that out as well. It has the message that the cards just confirmed that I gave, that came through me, I should say. And that's going to do it. So namaste, beloveds, and thank you so much again for bearing witness to my journey and for just being there, being the contrast that I need, being everything just right to make this happen. So, again, I thank you, and I look forward to sharing more with you. And look again, starting tomorrow, which is the 1st of November, I will be sharing something very special with you. and it'll let you know all about this mother, um, this medicine woman, inner woman journey. Okay. Namaste.